For some people, we don't get access to better food, which is quite common in some of our people. The wahala fit be malnutrition. If you know they get enough nutrients, your proteins, your carbohydrates, or your good fats and oils, if it cause you depression, you will get low energy and poor mental functioning. Sometimes, literally, the wahala fit just be say,
you're hungry.
You're hungry. You're malnourished. Hello, my people, and welcome to another episode again. So last week, we don't create mental health awareness. We don't talk about the impact of wellness and mental health for our economy, our society. And today, we want to talk about how the food where you chop take the affect your mental health. How the kind of food where we fit chop fit take improve our mental health. So for Nigeria and even for people where they abroad, diaspora, see, diets, they play a big role for how we feel mentally. So make we break them down. Mental health, as we don't define before, we don't agree. Say mental health, now how we feel for our mind, how we think, and how we behave. So the food where you chop, if you think get how go affect you. It go affect how you take the handle stress and how our brain take the work. You sabi say when you chop well, you feel you know how you feel. When you chop well, you're feeling good. Because wahala like depression and anxiety, you get those ones that they come hand in hand with some kind of hunger or sometimes the things where you chop. Food not just be for your body. You need to understand say food also they important for your mental well-being as well. Make I tell you about some of the nutrients we go they very important for our brain health and an overall mental state. There are some key nutrients where your body need for optimal mental health function. One of them now what they call omega-3 fatty acids. You see, omega-3 now special fat where they help the brain to function well. And this omega-3 has been shown to help to reduce depression and stress. You go see them for fish like Titus, mackerel, sardine. You go see them inside. You see, this fish, they hard to find. If you enter market, you go see and buy. For our people with the diaspora, you still see them for things like flaxseed or walnuts. Omega-3, you even still buy them for chemists, buy them as medication where you could just take. But make sure say you take the correct thing. But if you know if you afford to buy them, you go buy fish. When you cook with your fish, say if you still use that as a source of your omega-3. The next vitamin I want to talk about or nutrient now B vitamin. That's vitamin B, especially B6, B12, folate, that's folic acid. Then they're very, very important. Then they produce some kind of hormones for your body where they control your mood. You get vitamin B for food like beans, some dark ugu, egg. These are foods that are very common in Nigeria. You can see it there. If you enter market, you go see and buy. And they are very rich in your B6 and B12. And for those who say they want supplement them with medications, you still buy them over the counter. But I always recommend, if you can afford to get it through your diet, go ahead and get it through your diet. That is even better. And the same for people with the diaspora. You can always get these things from your vegetables, your dark green vegetables like kale. Another important nutrient is magnesium. Magnesium, this one is a mineral where they help manage stress and anxiety. If you don't get enough magnesium, your body go dey like this. You go dey anxious and you go dey stressed. So foods we get magnesium now like nuts, groundnuts, some kind of things where they chop, vegetables like spinach. These things are also very rich in magnesium. But we can talk about what thing will happen if you no chop these important nutrients over time. This is like what they call bad diets. When person know they chop well, especially if it too they chop sugar or processed food, if it affects how you go to feel mentally, all these sugar and processed food fit cause some kind quick energy burst, and after some time you go can't get one kind quick crash. So it go give you some kind degree of anxiety, and over time it go give you a crash. You go start to get tired and you go start to feel depressed. So processed foods and sugar, like from fast food and your sugary drinks, they fit give you that quick energy, but the crash will go follow them. It go make you feel like say you won't die. You go dey very grumpy. You go just dey very tired. So for Nigeria, plenty people they chop sugary snacks well. It don't become our quick snack. You go just buy Coke, buy this. But I know they talk say those drinks bad, but in excess amount it can cause you problem. Even people with the diaspora, you don't grab that quick cup of coffee that is packed with sugar. So you need to be careful with these things. Then malnutrition, another thing where fit cause you to get mental health crisis. For some people wey no get access to better food, which is quite common in some of our people, the wahala fit be malnutrition. If you no dey get enough nutrients, your proteins, your carbohydrates, or your good fats and oils, it fit cause you depression. You will get low energy and poor mental functioning. Sometimes literally the wahala fit just be say you're hungry, you're malnourished. Okay, so you need to get enough nutrients. Now make I tell you wetin we fit do to improve our mental health through diet. Number 1, balanced diet. To serve food, it needs to be served in a healthy way that contains a balanced amount of all the classes of food, the good healthy classes of food. Because to take care of your mental health, try make your food get almost all the classes. Add plenty fruits, vegetables and whole grains. And I know they talk say make you prepare your table like that of a Roman king, but make the table just get, even if now 1 orange you add for there, even if now 1 banana you put for there, even if now peanuts, groundnuts you put for there, right? You see all these things, that fruit, vegetable, that grain where you put there, it is very, very important. No, they rely too much on processed food. Some people go feel say enjoyment now when they don't put rice and stew for table and they can't put 1 giant Chivita or 5 Alive they drink, they say na enjoyment. No, sometimes that orange juice you collect squeeze drink might be a better option for you. So no, they rely too much on processed food because their sugary content might be too high for you. The next one now, Mediterranean diet. You see, this Mediterranean diet now one of the best diets for mental health and health overall. This diet is rich in fish, vegetables, whole grains, and healthy oils like olive oil. Even though this diet is not too popular for Nigeria, I think we can learn a thing or two by adding more of our fish and fresh foods to our meals. I know say things cost, I know say things they're expensive. Whenever they talk this thing, they always talk of when you can afford it, consider these things as an option. If we look across Nigeria, you get some regions where we'll find say people they live longer than others, and their diet get as it be. Their diet they very rich in fresh foods. You get some of our traditional Nigerian foods like yam, plantain, beans, ugu. These foods get plenty good nutrients which fit help our brain. So if we focus more on the traditional foods where they whole foods, not be processed foods, where they don't cut and join, our mental health will really, really improve. Another point where I want to make here now, the importance of drinking plenty water. Dehydration fit affect our concentration and mood. One good thing with Nigerian weather, and I say, it is humid. However, the sun can be very hot. As we know, we are already living in the tropics, so it gets very hot and damp sometimes. So it's important that you stay well hydrated. Sometimes you dey stressed, you dey tense, you dey anxious. You take a glass of water, not cocoa, no be bobo, no be biggie. You carry coke, you carry water, and you drink. You breathe in and out. Give yourself some minutes. Sometimes the problem don't even solve itself. You see that you have more clarity. So make sure say you dey drink enough water every day, especially for our hot weather like Nigeria. So before I go, make I just summarize wetin we don discuss today. We don't talk about how your food where you dey eat can affect your mental health. We don't give you suggestion of some kind of food where you fit eat, where we see say go improve your mental health. And you get some kind of food where we say when you eat them, it fit make your mental health turn for the worst. So here are the overall recommendations that I have shared with you today. Number 1, eat more fruits and vegetables. This is a simple way to get nutrients wey go help your brain. Number 2, choose whole grains instead of white bread or processed grains. Add fish like mackerel, Titus to your diet at least 2 times a week. Reduce sugary drinks and snacks. These ones can overall affect your mood, either cause you to be very anxious, and then when you crash, it can make you have some degree of depressed mood. Number 5, I say make we drink plenty water every day. This will keep your brain and your tissues well hydrated. Thank you for tuning in to Dr. Amastix. Remember, your mental health is a serious matter. So stay informed, stay empowered, and take care of your mind. Till we meet again next time on a Bye Bye.